Hey y'all, so before I get this video started, let me give a quick shout out. These were the first 3 comments in my last video. If you want to be featured in my next video, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell and come show me some love when I drop a new video. What's up, you guys? It's KeAmber Vaughn, aka CoachKe, coming back to you with another video. If you are new to my channel, welcome, and if you're not new, welcome back. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and also tap the bell so that you are notified of every new video that I post. So as you guys can tell by the title of this video, it is time to do my March budget recap. My budget ended 2 days ago, well technically 3 days ago, so I want to make sure I get this video out. If you guys hear a little bit of typing, a little in the background, my sister is working from home and she likes to talk to herself when she's working.
Hi guys, you guys can't see me.
All right, so before we do this recap part right here, I just want to very quickly recap what happened in my second paycheck. So the stock club came out. I did not have to pay rent. That did not start yet. Health insurance, dental insurance, and then that $30 travel club membership that was supposed to come out of budget number 1 but didn't. It did come out, so that was an unbudgeted fixed expense. As far as my variable expenses, I spent $412.53 very quickly. It was something I just decided to do at the last minute. I decided to buy another one of my $300 blow dryers because it broke, and I tried to do my hair with those curl former things that kind of straighten your hair in curls without heat. Basically, you just sit like underneath the dryer, and my hair was straight, but my ends were not straight enough, so I wasn't able to straighten my hair the proper way, and I just couldn't take it, so I just went ahead and bought it. I broke my other one by accident. So yeah, outside of that, I didn't really spend hardly any money, like literally hardly any money. Let me see, out of 412, so I spent less than $100 in 2 weeks on everything else, and it was mainly because I stocked up on groceries and stuff that first paycheck, and then of course with the lockdown and stuff, you can't really go nowhere right now, so that's that. As far as the savings and everything happened the way that I said, except for the reconciliation down. So after I started with my beginning balance, added my income, that gave me $55.61.76 in my checking account. I spent $224.76 on fixed expenses, $412.53 on variable, $349.92 went to my savings, and that left me with $45.74.55. And so of course, as you guys know, I like to start my new budget with $4,000, so that meant that $574.55 went to my savings account, and I decided to put all of it in my miscellaneous / investment sinking account because I just took like $800 out to put a little bit more money into my trading account so that I can start trading some of the bonds and notes markets. So now that that's all out of the way, let's go ahead and do the recap. So I already wrote everything in as far as what I budgeted. I'm just going to do the actuals. We're going to do the plus and minuses, see how much we put in each savings account / sinking fund, and then that's going to be it, y'all. That's going to be it. Okay, so for paycheck 1, I budgeted $1166.38. My actual was $1172.32. My YouTube paycheck, I budgeted $263.46, but it ended up being $263.90. And then the last paycheck was that $1166.38. So the total that I earned, $1172.32 plus $263.90 plus $1166.38 gives me a total of $2602.60. Now, the Amazon Prime membership ended up being $124 something, because in my state we're taxed on that membership, $124.03. The other ones was exact, because I don't do estimates for those. It's always down to the penny. Rent was $0. $165.22 and $954. Now moving on to the variable expenses, because I do my category balance as I am going through my variable expenses throughout the month, I have to do the plus and minuses, and then I have to work backwards to see what my actual was. So for groceries, I still had 76.65 left. Personal household, I still had 43.67. Restaurants, I still had 97.64. Gas, I still have $52. Shopping was negative $272.90 because I put that $319 blow dryer there. I was either going to put it there or personal household. It didn't really matter because I do put in personal household things for my hair and stuff. Miscellaneous, I still had $90.35. Supplements, I still had $8.21. And I think I'm running to the bottom. And then business, I still had, did I spend anything? I did. I still had $170.49. And the reason why I went ahead and paid for this in here, even though I didn't budget for it, is because I knew that going into this current month, I probably wouldn't be working very much, or I would take myself completely off the schedule. You guys will get an update on that in the next 2 weeks. So because I had so much money left over, I had about almost $900 left over in my budget. I just went ahead and took it out of this one. There's no reason to wait, and I knew I needed it, honey. I needed it. Okay, so let's go ahead and do the plus and minuses for the income and expenses, and then we'll finish off with the savings, and I will give myself a grade. So let's start with paycheck 1. So I earned $5.94 more there. 263.90 minus 263.46. So I earned an extra 44 cents there. This one was correct. So 2602.60 minus 2596.22. That's 638, and that's correct. Okay, so as far as expenses go, Amazon Prime was a little bit more than what I thought. So that was $503 more. And that's that. Now we can go down to the variable expenses. So basically here, I'm just going to be calculating what my actuals were. So 300 minus 76.65. So my actual for groceries was $223.35. For personal household, I spent $56.33. For restaurants, I only spent $27.36. Gas, I spent $28. 125 plus 272.90. Did I minus or meant plus? So for shopping, I spent $397.90. Again, $319 of that was the blow dryer. 150 minus 90.35. I spent $59.65 on miscellaneous. For supplements, I spent $141.79, and then for business, I spent $170.49. I'm sorry, no, I didn't. I spent $29.51. I was under budget, $170.49. So let's go ahead and add everything up to see what we spent total on expenses. Plus 50. I added those two together. 165.22, 954, 223.35, 56. I still have groceries left from that quarantine grocery haul. Not a whole lot, but I have enough to probably last me like another 2 meals or so. So my actual expenses was $1,442.34, which I thought it would be $2,003.42. So I was under budget quite a bit. Now, as far as savings go, let's go ahead and get the actuals done for those. And this is going to include what I put in my investment account as well. So starting off with paycheck number 1, I put $119.67 in. My YouTube paycheck, I sent $52.78 to the tax sinking fund, and then I sent $63.34 to my investment account. Then we have $349.92 that was sent off in paycheck number 2, and then when I reconciled down, that was $574.55. So the actual that I sent off to savings was $1,160.26. And if I add that, $2,602.60, that ends up being how much I had. So I do have a zero-based budget now. I did not use the zero-based budget when I was getting out of debt, because I basically continued to save whatever was extra that I didn't automatically send off to savings, and what I didn't already spend on my expenses. Whatever was extra out of my paycheck, I basically kept in my checking account, and my checking account balance was building up to my $4,000 like baseline that I now have in my account. So let's break down how much I sent to each account, and then we are going to be done. So miscellaneous / investments started out with paycheck 2, and I sent $116.47, and then when I reconciled down, I sent the whole $574.55. So I sent $691.02 to that account. For my car sinking fund, I sent $58.23. The travel sinking fund, I also sent $58.23. Tax sinking fund, I sent $78. And then the investment account, $119.67 plus $63.34 plus $116.99. I sent $300, which was what I kind of wanted to max out at. As you guys can see here, this was the monthly paycheck to paycheck overview I did at the beginning of the month. So really quickly, I'm just going to add these amounts up to make sure it equals out to this number. Make sure I'm not missing anything. $58.23 plus $691.02. And that's correct. So if I had to give myself a grade, I am going to go ahead and give myself an A. I'm not going to do an A plus just because I did under budget the Amazon Prime, which kind of wasn't my fault. I had no idea that it was going to be the taxes on there. This was my first Amazon Prime membership. And then also, I can't give myself an A plus because I was severely over budget in the shopping category, even though I was under budget overall for my expenses by over $500. I'll just go ahead and give myself an A. I saved, let's see what percentage of my income I saved, $2,602.60. So I saved 44.5% of my income, which I think is pretty decent. There's going to be a lot of changes to my budget starting in May, so stay tuned with that. But yeah, so that's all I got for you guys. If you guys have any questions whatsoever, feel free to leave them down below. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already. But other than that, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.